What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Brother Almighty. And man, Crypt has done it again. Came out with another one. Freaking, if you haven't seen the first one of Crypt's song called Us, please check it out. The song, the video was good. It was, man, it's like a thriller, man. You definitely gotta check that first one up before you see the second one. It makes no sense to if you just jumped in and seen the second one and you don't even know what's going on. Go check out the first one. But man, that being said, man, the continuation. This one's called Night in September. Man, Crypt, man, is in his bag right now. Like, this dude, I love storytelling. So that's one of my favorite things, when people can tell you a story and they take you on a journey. Especially if you can see the visual of it and everything. It's dope. But man, enough with the chit chat. Let's get straight into the video. I can't wait. So let's just check this out. Alright, so we're picking it up where we left off and everything. Crypt put her in the trunk. Now he's about to skeet on out of there. You see, I like that. He ain't in no rush. He's just driving, playing it cool and everything. You can't be speeding, acting all crazy. That's how cops find you. That's how they find you. So you gotta be careful with that. I've seen a lot of movies like that. When you rush and cops are like, whoa, he went too fast. Whoop, whoop. Now he's just cruising. He's just cruising. My man is cruising, with a body in the trunk. Oh, she dead? Nah, she's knocked out. She's knocked out.
Look what the fuck you done made me do. Now I got bloodstains in my trunk cause of you. Guess I can't trade it in for the truck that I want, cause I sent a slut and stuck in the coop. You couldn't bleed on your period, but now it's shaking serious. You got hemophilia, who knew? I did it, but no surprise there, just another secret. Just like all the guys that you told me you ain't sleep with now. Tell me about it, did it feel good? Was the sex astounding? Did you think about me at all? When his balls are deep in your ass, getting fucking pounded? Of course not, another door closed, another slut who can't control the hormones. Why are you doing this? What did I do? Allow me to refresh your mind, boo. It was a cold fall night in 2017, September 17th down in Tennessee. I was laying in my bed, a garbage bag around my head, wishing I was dead, I could barely breathe. I spent the summer trying to bring you back to me. Turned away some different opportunities. Women trying to make me happy, but I pushed them back cause I knew that you were all I need. I put the bag over my head and I tied it tight. My vision started slipping, I was getting less light. I was finally forgetting the misery and the fights. Then my mind started taking me through all of my life. Flashback 3 years ago, I was in my college dorm, flipping through Instagram, looking for another soul. Then I came across you and followed you. A minute later, you followed me back and I knew it was time to make a move. So I messaged you, here's my number, you can text me if you want to. Trying to play cool, but I was nervous. I've been curved by girls who were less pretty than you. But then I got a text and then we made some plans to go on a double date with some friends that weekend. We watched a movie, we sat in the back the whole time. We made out then laid down on my side of the car.
You see? Crypt got some game. He Netflix and chill. Come on now, what y'all know about that? If you haven't Netflix and chilled, then I don't know, man. Everybody got at least Netflix and chill a few times. Or what's that called? Disney Plus and something, or Hulu and Do You? I think it is. I'm not sure. Put it in the comments and stuff. Amazon and Get It On. Nah, that was cringy. But yeah, man. Let's keep going.
Shirt came off and then you cried real hard about how your left titty was big and your right one was small. I said I didn't care, I knew it then and there. This was a mistake, what didn't happen, it was in the air. I've known this girl for an hour and now her chest is bare. This is something I never normally do, I swear. We need to take it slow, I really like you and I'm scared. But then you crawled up in my bed with no underwear. I should've known that it wouldn't last when I was in your ass before I met your dad. And man, this shit is sad, but it's a fact. You went 4 months without the use of a fucking tampax. Man, this shit was scary, even though I knew I never nutted in you. But you tell me, I think I'm pregnant, no I know I'm pregnant. I'm getting more than sickness and my belly stretching. But it turned out your hormones are fucked up. You somehow thought that I would leave you stuck, that's when you told me Daniel would never do this. Plenty of times we thought I was having his kid, but his jizz missed my clit and hit my tits and lips. Man, I still get pissed when I think about it. Bitch, even back then you were speaking about him, but I paid no no attention to what was allowed in. Well, the signs were there the whole time, but fake love can make your eyes so blind. I thought what we had would last a lifetime, but your ass lied, so now you gotta die. What if I treated you like you treated me? Went through your phone every single motherfucking opportunity. Don't you come into with me, you're the one that didn't trust me. Thought it was fucking every other thought in the sea. Wait a second, don't let me get ahead of the story. That was the first 6 months. We got to go see, where were we? Oh yeah, that's right, another year ago when I tried to commit suicide. So my life still flashing before my eyes. The memory of our first fight has just went by. Then
Yo, that's the thing about relationship, man. Like people, I try to tell my students this all the time. Like, it's good to, be with somebody because, God and, we were born in this world, but we weren't born to be alone. We got a significant other, a lifetime partner that's out there. It's up to, you and, faith of God. If you don't believe in God, then, the faith of the universe or faith itself. To bring that soulmate in your path and everything. But the scariest part is like the people that we meet. As soon as you let that wall down and you invest a part of you into them and stuff, it gets hard. Like a lot of people can experience this and relate to a degree because we've all been there when when you knew in that gut feeling of yours, you just knew that something wasn't right. And you started acting on that feeling, and that person kept trying to say, "Oh, you insecure," or "Oh, you got some trust issues and stuff like that." But now it's something that's waking you up inside, saying, "Yo, something's not right, something weird," and stuff. And I feel like it's like a connection that you and this person shares, and it's hard to explain, but unless you've been through it, it's a weird connection that you have. Like, when your partner is doing something, you can kind of tell when your partner is hurt and you're not even around, so you want to like texting or checking up on them because you get this weird feeling. It's the same thing when they're doing you wrong. Like, you just, this weird, something doesn't add up. And when you find out that what they did and everything, it's crazy because a part of you dies and you can't sleep, you can't eat, you sitting there wondering what you did wrong. And you start blaming yourself, like maybe it was you because you did this X, Y, and Z. But in reality, is that person was just not faithful to you. That person was never who they truly was. And, for some people, it drives them crazy. It does drive them crazy. And their mind is snapped because I've met girls who became mentally broken because of a guy that they dated and they thought they were so in love. And so when the guy started showing his true colors, and was calling her ugly, name calling her, calling every name of the book and stuff, degrading her, the woman who used to have so much confidence now believes everything that he says. And it's not just men, women have done it to men too and stuff, but majority is of men who have, breaking females' mind mentally, spiritually, emotionally and stuff. Even physically, they're broken and stuff. So it's crazy because stuff like this, man, it can lead you to doing something like that. And that's why I always try to tell students, like, no matter what happens, no matter what goes on in your life, man, if a person can lie to you, they can cheat on you. Don't ever give them a free pass. Always check that person, no matter what. Even if it's a small lie, you gotta take note to that. Like on everything, you gotta take note. I'm sorry for talking so much, man, but like stuff like this, I really get, serious about it because somebody out there is probably going through it. Somebody out there can relate to this and stuff. Or if you've been through that, you haven't crossed that bridge yet of killing a person, but you have been through that. Like, your mind is going crazy and stuff. Your heart is hurting so much because of what is going on. You don't even know what to do. Like, I've been through that, and it's crazy. Well, not this, but I've been through the heartbreaking and that weird feeling that I had and stuff, and like I couldn't sleep or anything, to the point that I prayed and God and the universe was it was time to go, pack your stuff up and leave and stuff. So I've learned from that, and then I started learning more about myself. But man, that's for another topic. But man, let's continue with this video. It was dope.
I remember that next September you drove an hour to go see a guy who just happened to be an ex-boyfriend. The one he cheated on me with, but back then he was just an old friend. Whoa, man, I get really pissed and so did you. But you got mad at me, cause I got mad at you. What the fuck was I supposed to do? Be okay? Alright, babe, you can go and hang out with the no flame. You're an hour away and nobody knows that you're there. I'm sure you're going to talk about how you dyed your hair. Now here we are, 6 months later, and the same thing happened to me. An ex-girlfriend hits me up to hang out. You see that I told her no, but still accused me of cheating, even though I have the receipts. And that was the peak of this bullshit, cause you got pissed at me for weeks, thinking I was underneath some seats with someone else, but bitch, that's what you were doing. Can't you see what the fuck you done? You turned an innocent man into a guilty one. I never wanted it to be like this. I loved you, but you made it to the point where I can't even trust you. It's kind of funny that you waited till I graduated college to tell me that you no longer want to be with me. But that was just for the moment. You just wanted a break so you could try another dude and fucking keep me on strings. And that's exactly what happened. Need I remind you of the trip to Orlando when you found out we lied to you? Then you tried to get back with me, but it felt weird cause you know that you were a liar too. I could read it on your face. Things were different. We no longer had faith and you just seemed too distant. And I didn't change a bit. It was all you, but you acted like it was.
You know, I just noticed that girl's not even tied down. If I'm correct, they have now a way that you can still get out of the trunk, like in case, I don't know how your key gets put in there, something like that. Well, normally you should have the key. But, you know, I believe there's like another apartment that you can just open the door from the inside too. I think now most vehicles have that. Especially his car look new. And then also, if not that, I definitely know, like, if you go towards the seat, there's a lever that you can pull that pushes the seat forward. She could have did that, snuck kind of out, and then grab him by the neck and just crash that sucker, like, smooth crash, flip the vehicle. But I don't know. I watch too much horror movies, so that's just beyond me. If you didn't tie me down, I'm going to find my way out.
Was me and it would fall through. Even though that summer I went to a jeweler and I picked out a brand new ring. I had asked your dad if I could marry you and he said that it was the best thing. But on May 15th we sat down at the back of the house on the porch swing, and you told me that you wanted a break and it was all you and it wasn't me. And I broke down and had to leave your house, and your mom asked her what had happened to me, but you lied to her and said I broke up with you. But we both know that you broke up with me. You wanted to be an angel.
I hate lies, yo.
The baby girl lied, but the baby girl.
Man, I'm sorry for stopping the video a lot, but man, this video is serious. It gets in depth and everything, and I gotta talk about, man, I can't stand lies. Like, if you lie about stuff, like, I never understood why people like need to fabricate their stories. Like, if you knew you break up with somebody, just be like, you know, things didn't work out, I broke up with them. But now you really got these people out there who'll be like, oh no, the reason why I broke up with him or her is because they did something, like they were out cheating when really it was you who was cheating, or, you know, they were abusive when really it was you who was abusive, or, you know, they were lying and really who was you who was lying and stuff. So you always make up a story just so you look innocent and that person is guilty. And when that person like wants to bumping into your friends or family, they give that disgusting look like and stuff, and you're like, what? And then when they ask you, like, yo, well, how could you do that person like that? And you're like, what are you talking about? Like, they're the ones that did that to me. It wasn't me. And they're like, wait, what? And when you start putting the puzzles together, it's crazy. I can't stand lies. Let's keep going, man.
Girl lied with another man when she was dating me, and I don't understand how you can sleep at night. How the fuck can you keep any sort of peace of mind? How the fuck can you think what you did to me was even sort of justified? You fucking cheated, and you broke my trust. For the past 2 years I've been so fucked up. It affected my brain, it affected my strife, it affected my ways. I thought in my mind, it affected my days, it affected my nights, it affected every single aspect of my life. It affected my pain, it affected my strife, it affected my saying, not just my job.
Talk that talk.
You and I both already had both our kids' names picked out. You and I both already had our homes and our whole lives planned out, but I got kicked out. The last thing that my grandma told me before she closed her eyes for eternity, she was sad that she never got to meet my kids. That was 6 months ago, and it burns in me because of you. I can never give it that. I wasted 3 years of my life and I can get it back. So flashback to the back over my eyes. I just sent you a text asking why you don't want to be with me. Don't you lie, so you called me and I heard you cry. You said you had to tell me something that you never wanted to, but you just couldn't deal with the lies. So I took the bag off my head and I drove to meet you at the church gate, and you got in the passenger seat again, just like you did on our first date. But this time you were crying cause you spit the whole summer line, and you led me to believe that I had a chance to save our love from dying. That's when you told me that you cheated, slept with your ex and kept them under wraps just so I wouldn't see it. Told me that I couldn't treat you any better.
Hold on a second. Hold on, I just noticed something. I think they made a mistake real quick. You know, I peep stuff. So I want you guys to see it too. Let's bring it back real quick. Now look at the trunk, man. Look inside the trunk.
Again, just like you did on our first date, but this time you were crying because he spent the whole
He's
summer
taking her
lying,
out.
and you led me to believe that I had a chance to save our love from dying. That's when you
Right there.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Son, hold on, son.
You mean to tell me this whole time she could have got out? This whole time this shorty could have got out, and you could see right into that vehicle. You could have gone to the other side and jumped smooth right out the side passenger seat, well, back seat, and just and then rolled. She could have just rolled off in the ground. I don't know, you know, if it really works like that, but you know what I'm saying? Duck, tuck, and roll and stuff. She could have smooth got on out of there and just
Run, bitch! Run!
ran for her life. But nope. I'm just saying, I peeped that. I peeped that. I don't know if anyone else peeped that. Brother might have peeped it.
He told me that you cheated, slept with your ex and kept them under wraps just so I wouldn't see it. Told me that I couldn't treat you any better, but felt like my love for you had depleted. And that's when you picked up the phone and you called Daniel to confide. You felt like you were all alone on the cold September night. And you left my heart torn and so broke, and you drove off into the night. And that's when I went on home to put a bullet between my eyes. But before I do that, I had to get you, and that's why we're here now. I had to tell the story of how you my life up, but now there's a big crowd. You ain't give me memories, you give me scars. A low self-esteem and a broken heart. I know you're scared, but just remember, you caused this that 9th of September. Ah!
Well, that is it. They dead. That's it. Goodbye. Continue what?
What? What the fuck?
What? There's a continuation? Oh man. Boy, oh boy. My homie was this. Dang, yo, this video was crazy. I liked it, man. I definitely liked it. I liked the first one. I liked the second one, man. And there's a continuation. Yeah, I can't wait. Ooh, that'd be crazy. If I guess they're gonna be in, and he's gonna be in hell or something like that. I don't know, the devil talking to him or something, or whatever the case is. We don't know, man. But I can't wait to see the continuation, man. I believe it's gonna be fire. Actually, I know it's gonna be fire, man. So, yo, this video is dope. Man, there you guys have it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Tell me what part did you like, or you know, how can you relate in a way to this video without, you know, the killing part. Like, you know, I feel like a lot of us, we've been driven to that because, like I tell everybody, especially what I tell my students is like, when you give a part of yourself to someone else, it's like an energy transfer that you guys give to each other. You're connected. And so when that connection gets ripped apart, that's why now I really understand why they say like it's better to be married to someone for a lifetime than, you know, just going out tricking, because you do give a part of yourself to somebody, and it's hard once you give that connection, you bind to each other to let it, you know, to let it go. So once somebody in that covenant, because you build a covenant together, so when you build that covenant, that person is breaking that covenant, you do feel your body is going crazy because your heart's hurting, your mind is feeling type of weird, and it's crazy because you get put through stuff, and especially a lot of females than men. But men, we do have feelings, so let's not try to knock that. Men do have feelings. We do care a lot, and then when we love deep and stuff. Like a lot of us men, when we labor for what we love for what we labor and stuff. Only men will understand that. But boys will be like, what do you mean by labor for what he loves and love for what he labors? Men will understand that. But man, this video was dope. I liked it. But if you want to see the original link to this video, it'll be at the bottom. Please follow me on Instagram. I got Twitter, but you know I'm not that good at it yet, so I'm getting the hang of it. So, but if you want to follow me on that, please follow me on that. The links will be at the bottom. But yeah, man, this video was dope. I hope you guys have a blessed day, man. Bye.